and don'ts in Fashion 2013. In this season of autumn, we're going to tell you what things you should wear and those things you should not. Be very aware, because one thing that you use of more can change your entire outfit, in a good or in a bad way. Usually invest in eye-catching outwear. Do not be afraid in using various colors, lengths, and textures. Think in bold furs, oversized parkas, and cool leathers. Hats are cute for this season. Wear them. Say hello to classic prints like houndstooth for fall. Houndstooth go with everything. It's basically a neutral. The leopards are back. Don't put them away and use them in this season. Do play with different colors. The classic brown and black will always be in style. This time try pink and red. Emerald green. Definitely the color of this season. The gossip in October. O'Connor refuses to meet Miley Cyrus. She negated to meet her and she said she was not interested in meeting her. She accuses her of prostitution in the music business. What Miley answers to O'Connor was that she was sorry and she don't really care what she says about her and in she's advice of keeping her closest home. Lauren Hill is not out of prison. 3 months ago, she was guilty on tax evasion charges. She says that they inculpate her and that this is a cause of racism to her. There are some rumors of Charlie Hunnam is quitting the 50 Shades of Grey movie. The reason of this is that a lot of their fans are discontent.
U.S. roster for World Cup qualifiers. The American team has already clinched in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. This is the seventh consecutive time the United States will play in the finals. The United States can finish at the top of its group and possibly move up in the FIFA World Cup ranking. Several American players also were idle over the weekend, like Johnson, Parkhurst, Bedoya, and Jones. All did not play for their clubs, and Hanson and Parkhurst were left of the roster. U.S. roster for World Cup qualifiers. The American team has already clinched in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. This is the seventh consecutive time the United States will play in the finals. The United States can finish at the top of its group and possibly move up in the FIFA World Rankings. Several American players also were idle over the weekend, like Johnson, Parkhurst, Bedoya, and Jones. All did not play for their clubs, and Hanson and Parkhurst were left of the roster. Monster truck drives into crowd in Mexico and kills at least 8. In a monster truck show in Chihuahua, Mexico, a monster truck killed 8 people and took to the hospital almost 80 more. This accident happened when the truck tried to jump a line of cars. When this happened, the driver hit his head and dropped the helmet. In that time, the driver lost his way and going into the people section. All spectators start running away in opposite directions, but it was too late. The truck was so fast and this started crushing people. Monster truck drives into crowd in Mexico, kills at least 8. In a monster truck show in Chihuahua, Mexico, a monster truck killed 8 people and took to the hospital almost 80 more. This accident happened when the truck tried to jump a line of cars. When this happened, the driver hit his head and dropped the helmet. In that time, the driver lost his way and going to people section. All the spectators start running away in opposite directions, but the truck was so fast, and this started crushing people and killed 8.
Now, in music, the top 10 songs are: in the 10th position is Get Lucky of Daft Punk. The 9th position is For Summertime Sadness of Lana Del Rey. 8th position with Capital Cities of Safe and Sound. 7th position with Wake Me Up of ABC. 6th position is Holy Grail of Jay-Z. 5th position with Radioactive of Imagine Dragons. The 4th position with applause of Lady Gaga. Third position is We Can't Stop of Miley Cyrus. Second position with Roar of Katy Perry. And the final position, the first position, is for Blurred Lines of Robin Thicke. Curious data. You knew that a person blinks approximately 25,000 times a day? That lightnings kill more people than volcano eruptions and earthquakes? That the more resistant material created by nature is the spider web? You knew that Russian people answer the phone saying, "I'm hearing"? That the 15% of American women send flowers to themselves on Valentine's Day? You knew that men use approximately 15,000 words in a day and women use 30,000? Or that months that start in a Monday, they will always have a Friday 13th.
And the movie from the mom is Gravity. Gravity is a science fiction and thriller movie produced by Alfonso Cuarón, David Heyman, Chris Faria, Nikki Penny, and Stephen Jones, with a special participation of Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. The movie tells the story of a medical engineer and an astronaut in their fifth mission in space. The mission went wrong due to a technical failure. Now they are stranded 600 kilometers in space, with no possible way to communicate, and as the time passes, the oxygen is decreasing. They will have to confront the space, including temperatures that fluctuate over -100 to 131 Celsius degrees in their voyage to come back home. Will they? The news we have in October is the new iPad Mini 2. This iPad will have more high-quality definition, and the button it has beneath of the iPad is going to have a fingerprint detector. Also, Apple has included the iPhone 5C that has in production, according to reports, is from 300,000 to 100,000